What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for the 40th episode of the Fresh and Feed podcast. My name is Matt,
I'm also Matt.
and we're freshing your feed so you don't have to. Okay, Matt, I got a couple burning questions for you.
You got a couple burning questions?
This whole week I've been hearing a lot of controversial shit, a lot of things
Okay.
I didn't want to have to address, but I'm gonna have to address.
Okay.
No, it's kind of just like personal things too. I had like weird things that I kind of wanted to come on the podcast and talk about. I feel like you'd have a fun take on them.
Okay, that's interesting.
First of all, how was your week?
Week was okay.
How impolite of me.
It's all good. Week was okay. First week back at school for everybody now.
Yeah.
So, everybody's busy doing
That
their
is the
thing.
vibe.
and-
That is the vibe.
Yeah. So everybody's like grinding, 2022 grind. Hopefully the gym's open again. Please.
Yeah, that's a big one. It's a big one.
But,
Just to let you in. You see me limping around. I told you on my foot.
a little bit, yeah.
I
What
think
happened?
I think number one, my foot's broken. Definitely over exaggerating, but it's like hurts
Okay.
like a BATCH. And like I don't know why, but I think it's because I've been doing push-ups and like planks and stuff like on my tile, like on my
Yeah,
floor.
definitely.
Do you wear shoes when you work outside?
If I work out inside,
Yeah, like you're
always wear shoes because
what? I never
I
wear
have,
shoes.
No, so I have. It's the same reason why I started wearing slippers inside. Slippers. I know you don't wear slippers either.
No, I'm not a big slipper guy as well.
I was never. Bare feet, middle of winter, -30, just like
No.
today.
No, not bare feet though. I don't think I've ever not worn
I was
socks.
a psychopath. I'm a psychopath.
Yeah.
Just straight. I don't. It doesn't matter. Wear slippers. I'm telling you, game changer. I'm telling you right now. The support you have inside to just like get up and do things is unmatched. Anybody can attest to it. Flip flops, slippers.
This
the
guy's
bikini.
this
I'm
guy's
telling
selling.
You, I'm telling you right
You
now.
might be selling me on
It is.
slippers.
I'm telling you right now. Amazon $25 slippers. Little
No,
fuzzy
but if I'm
ones,
gonna get slippers, I'm gonna get those.
like the nice
big-
ones, like memory foam ones.
No,
or-
like the big like Homer Simpson head
no.
ones.
No, don't do that. There's like a lot of. You're never gonna wear them because there's like a lot of frontal weight. I used to work.
I like those though.
I used to work for GameStop. We used to sell them all the time. So like I used to like fuck around with them, and just the most amount of weight to like. You don't think about it because it's like it's like foam.
Yeah.
It's like a mission to like
Oh
walk
my
with
God.
them. Yeah, they're awful, but
No, but I feel like those are like if I had to pick one slipper to wear inside, it would have to be those giant Mickey Mouse yellow clog ones.
it'd be hilarious.
Those you look like just a meme walking around
You
your
open
house.
your door, you have guests over. It's just Mickey and Minnie Mouse on your feet.
Let's fucking go.
But always wear the shoes because I need support. Like when
Yeah,
I'm
that's
working out.
that was the
Yeah.
bigger thing. I was like, I think that's why it's like broken. I think I snapped something holding.
You know what I did as well when the first lockdown happened, the whole thing. I bought the foam flooring. I bought two packs
the
of the
little
foam
thing.
flooring. Yeah,
Well, I was on a yoga mat, so like
yeah. It's just like it's not a big enough area, so it's
Yeah.
usually like if I do like sit ups, for example, just to support myself, it's foam flooring and then yoga mat, and that's like that much foam now that I'm
Yeah.
laying on rather than my basement concrete floor, which is
that's
not great.
It's hard. It is.
Yeah.
It's hard. But the
So
the yoga mat, I only have like
Definitely would recommend it.
definitely
would
need shoes.
recommend
That leads me to my first question
it.
actually.
Okay, yeah.
Talking about slippers and stuff. A lot of people are on vacation right now, and someone took a picture.
So lucky.
Well, I know, so
So
lucky. It's whatever. Honestly, hopefully the summertime might be much better, but right now, a lot of people are on vacation. Someone sent me a snap or a picture. I saw a post on Instagram, either one. And
Of
they
their
were,
feet.
yeah,
Okay.
first of all,
Okay.
of their feet. And they had their feet in sandals
In the sand.
with
or-
sand,
Oh.
like all in there.
Ugh.
Okay, that leads me to my first question.
Okay.
What is like more uncomfortable, like wet socks or sandy feet in sandals?
Sandy feet. There's a difference. Sandy feet in sandals, wet or dry?
Wet.
Oh, that's disgusting. No, like it's just what I was talking about earlier. So much weight for you to lift your foot.
Not
It's
even
just
the
like-
weight. Not even the weight. It
And
feels
then
like I'm walking
you're
through
being-
a swamp.
Yeah,
A swamp.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's just hard to walk, and it's just like no.
I think that brings like the worst memories of the beach. That's like the worst memory.
When you go to the beach, right? Think about it like this. For everybody, I want you to fucking picture this image in your head. You're going to the beach. You're walking. Beautiful. Nobody's around. It's just you. There's people walking up and down, but everyone's at a distance. We're chilling, having a great time. All of a sudden, tide comes in, rushes just up to the ankles. You're like, I gotta take the feet, gotta take the socks off. The sandals off. You
Yeah.
know, you walk across the beach, no shoes. You're chilling. That's the way it should be. Agree or disagree?
Yeah.
If you're a psychopath walking that area with like flip flops or
Yeah.
sandals on,
It's disgusting.
What are you
It's
doing?
disgusting. You're
What are you
walking.
doing?
You're walking in Shrek Swamp. But
The
okay, but
worst.
there's different tactics to avoid that gross wetness, which
Yeah.
I don't believe are accurate.
Okay.
So people have said in my recent experience, not recent experience, but my experience, that like the way to get out of a beach, like the way to leave a beach properly
Okay.
with no sand, like wet sand in your like in your sandals, is to wash your sandals and your feet at the water and then like put the sandals on right away. But that's a flaw.
That's completely
False. Because then you have to walk all the way up the beach.
Yeah, you have to walk. Like the only time that works is when you maybe have 5 feet of like beach and then dock, and it like the
Or like
ground
yeah,
needs to be
yeah,
complete, like
concrete or like stepping stones or something.
no, I mean like when the tide comes in really really high, right, and it creates that smooth
Yeah, it's like
whatever.
it's-
If you got
if
if it's water and then you just wash your feet, slap them on 2 steps onto the pier.
Yeah,
You know, like 'cause
yeah,
some
yeah.
have like the really long like
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Other than that, nothing.
No, you can't.
Can't do it.
Yeah,
The best way to
because
leave
then
the beach-
when the sands are like there's like
Oh,
dunes
yeah,
and
no.
shit, there's sand everywhere.
The best way to leave the beach is most of them have it. If you don't have it, plan ahead. Bring like a giant jug of like tap water. Yo, I swear to God.
a giant jug.
Yeah, a giant jug of tap water. So it's like you go to the beach with 4 people.
You
Now
just
you're sitting
hose
on
off.
your trunk, right? Feet off, obviously on like towards the ground. You just
Yeah, that's
grab
a
a
hack.
nice little towel and you're good. You're done.
Yeah, that is a hack.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, but that walk back is out treacherous.
Yeah, the worst.
Just the worst.
Especially and no, like I gotta just speak for myself. Especially somebody my size, where I
Yeah,
already
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know what I mean. I'm just like
The sand is already hard enough to get through.
I gotta
you know?
break an ankle right here. Like, it's
No,
it.
but people don't like wet socks a lot. Like a lot.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, but there's like a scale to like how wet a sock can be.
Yeah, yeah.
There's like, you know what I mean? Like there's, oh my God, I got a little bit of water on my sock, and then it's like I put my foot in the bathtub.
Yeah, no,
Wet sock.
If it's drenched, take them off. See you later.
Yeah.
If it's like, oh, I just stepped in like, I don't know. It was snowy outside. Now there's a little bit of snow inside, just from like the whatever. You step on like a piece of snow like this.
I got him.
Sorry, got him all. Yeah. Unintended, but anyway. If you step on a piece of snow like this big, it's like just take the sock off, let it like do its thing, dry up 10 minutes, you're good.
Yeah, it's hard though. Like fuck, both of them are disgusting.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting.
You're also not a feet guy, so
I'm definitely not a feet guy, not a foot guy at all.
I have a question for you. In relation,
Yeah.
people send you. We both know of a person specifically, or different people. Just why do you gotta send me your feet?
Yeah.
On Snap.
Not even feet. Like
Like
I don't care if it's over a pit. Like if I see them in person, I'm throwing up.
that's fine. Yeah, whatever.
Like I'm throwing up everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you know me like that, but like feet that get close to me, my family knows this. Is just like a no go because like the high probability I'm throwing up everywhere.
Yeah, that's fair.
And like my family to torment me, you know what they do?
Oh, they probably shoved their feet in your face.
No.
Oh.
They fucking interlock their toes like they're shaking hands, like they're
With each
chimpanzees.
other?
What?
With each other?
With like two different people.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're like
Yeah.
laying on couches and their feet are just
The gnarliest.
okay, that's
The gnarliest. Like if there's anything I'm afraid of, not even afraid. Honestly, it's a phobia. It's a phobia and a half. It's when like toes. Oh my God, I can't even say it. I'm gonna throw up everywhere.
Wait, do you like then when like I hate it. My biggest thing is when I'm in the ocean or something and a piece of seaweed like
Oh,
the
if anything
foot,
touches me,
see
I'm
you
out of the
later.
water.
See you
I'm
later.
out of the water.
It is not
Anything touches my foot, I'm out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's like I see it. If I see it, it's like going like that, and then it touches, and then it goes away. If it's I can't see it, and something hits me, I'm right out of the water.
Yep.
No more than another 2
it's
seconds.
It's a no-go.
Fuck
Where
that.
we're gone.
Okay, I'm moving to my next question.
Yeah.
This is a good one. I had this conversation. I don't know if you've come across it or discovered it yet, but I discovered it recently. This
Okay.
may sound stupid.
Okay. No stupid questions.
Crunchy peanut butter.
Okay.
Have you discovered this yet?
Yes, I have.
And what are your thoughts? Better or worse than smooth?
I don't despise crunchy peanut butter like some people do. I don't mind it. Okay. Would I ever buy it over smooth peanut butter? No.
Oh my, that is absolutely outrageous. Okay.
Here's why.
Here's why.
Here's why. I'm one of those people. Nutella, peanut butter, doesn't fucking matter what it is. Spoonful, and I mean spoonful in the mouth, and you're just 25 minutes. Love it. I
You love
absolutely
that?
love doing that.
So then I don't know why you wouldn't go to crunchy.
I like
crunchy
both.
is literally like a meal in itself.
No, but it's because like you put it in your mouth, and then it's just like I'm just chewing on rocks.
No
just chewing
way.
on rocks.
No
I
way.
like crunchy food. Don't get. I love like the crunch of some things. I've just always grown up with peanut butter being smooth, and it's just like yeah, you know.
No.
I don't know.
Like
No,
don't
no.
get me wrong. Crunchy is definitely not the go-to for spreading.
Oh yeah, the
Like
worst.
a sandwich
The
is probably
worst.
maybe not the go-to.
Yeah.
But a spoonful, it 900 times out of 900 times. You
know
thought I
what's
was gonna
good?
say 10.
No.
I wasn't gonna say 10.
You know what's good? You know what's good? Grabbing a cracker,
No, I'm not a
salted-
I'm not a good peanut butter cracker guy.
a salted cracker, a little bit of the specifically the crunchy, because you got the crunch of the cracker,
And the crunchy.
and then you start crunching on the peanuts, and you're like, okay, yeah.
But it's
like,
it was for me. It was like discovering fucking electricity.
really.
It was crazy. It was like the best thing.
Do you buy that?
It's
both?
still not. No. Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, you're
so
like,
my dad, my parents, whatever.
no, I'm saying
smooth.
like you moved out, gone. So you're
no,
moved
no,
by
no,
your
no, just crunchy.
only crunchy.
Just crunchy.
How are you gonna have a sandwich?
I don't eat peanut butter on a sandwich. I eat it with a spoon.
What,
I don't
you're
eat peanut
telling me
butter
right
sandwiches.
now. You're telling me right now. You're not gonna go to the store, grab a nice piece of white Italiano bread,
No,
and just
I
peanut
don't
butter
eat
Nutella.
No,
Oh,
no, I'm not a peanut butter. I don't mix. I just Nutella.
oh,
I
man.
might have one after this. Actually, now that I'm talking about it, it sounds fucking delicious. No, I'm definitely
I
not a half and half guy. The only thing I
didn't-
ever mix chocolate and peanut butter is Reese's Pieces. That's the only thing I'll ever eat.
Matt, I did not get to the size that I am. Being a one in
But
one
peanut
person,
butter's good.
okay?
Peanut
I
butter-
love peanut butter. Peanut butter is so underrated.
I
People
think
are
so.
like, "Oh, I don't like peanut butter." You're missing out on life. Like,
You know what I can eat though, and it's a fucking pet peeve of mine. When people go to like baseball games and they have like,
just bags of peanuts.
and they're just making a mess.
Oh, sunflower seeds, not peanuts.
No peanuts.
Oh, really?
But you're making a
because
fucking
the
mess.
Whole peanuts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
You're like, that's too much work for me. Just
Yeah.
give me the peanuts.
Yeah,
you
just
know what I
give me
mean?
the
Like it's not, and I'm not even like a huge
we've
peanut guy.
advanced too far in technology
To be
for us
cracking
to-
shells off of
yeah,
fucking
like
peanuts.
fuck off. Fuck pistachios. That's all I gotta say. Fuck the pistachio. Give me the fucking pistachio. I don't want this fucking. Oh,
Okay,
but it's-
okay. Controversial topic.
Mm.
Are pistachios the clams of the nut world?
marketing wise, probably.
Not even marketing wise,
Like-
but they're clams. Like the
Oh,
clams
that's
of,
like
the fish
literally.
world. Like the clams of they're the the clams of the nut world.
Well, no,
You gotta open it up the same way.
I could be
and
wrong.
the prize
I
is
could
inside.
Be wrong. It's just because it's
Oh,
like
oh.
you heat up the pistachio and it like cracks open a little bit, and then you just gotta finish. Like you roast them, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but no,
you
okay,
do the
but,
same thing with chestnuts. You roast the.
but chestnuts aren't in a shell like that.
Yeah,
I'm talking about appearance. I'm not talking about taste. I'm not talking about.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
you throw them into the thing, and you crack the chestnut open, you eat the inside. No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so-
the chestnut isn't like a full casing. It's like fully engulfed.
I guess I don't know.
I feel like the pistachio is literally resembles like a clam or a mussel. Mussel's good.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah,
I can see where you're
definitely
coming
mussel.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know, I'm not a big pistachio guy either. I'll just have them like to whatever. But
The
not,
you know what's deadly? Unsalted cashews. Deadly. I could sit there with a bag. and
yeah,
just-
oh yeah,
unsalted
Even-
though.
yeah. Salted is a little much.
Salted's great. Salted's
They're
great.
good,
Don't get me wrong,
but
but
it's
like,
a little much.
but like once, like one handful, you're like, oh, this is fantastic. Go for another one. You're like, I'm sick of it. Unsalted, I can sit there with a whole bag. Just
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of carbs, cashews.
so many.
A lot of carbs.
The most.
Okay, that moves into my next question.
Okay.
So related to food. So I was watching. I watched a lot of YouTube recently.
Okay.
COVID strikes. You're home. Can't do anything. Whatever.
It is what it is.
As everybody knows.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube. I watched a lot of Hot Ones. Do you watch Hot Ones? Obviously with
watched
Steve
it.
with
Yeah.
thing.
I've watched it. I don't like religiously watch
Sean
it.
Evans?
I've seen like a few
Yeah.
here and there, but yeah, I've seen it.
But you know enough to see to know the scale, right?
Probably not. But I mean, if I see the scale and have it in front of me, then I can be like,
Like the
yes,
number
I
of hot.
understand. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I was thinking about it the other day. What's the furthest you last on the Hot One scale?
Oh, I don't know. Let me bring up the scale so I have an accurate.
I'm gonna be
accurate
honest
view.
with you. I think I make it to the end.
I'm definitely not making it to the end.
You know why I think I make it to the end?
Why?
Because I think and Gordon Ramsay's episode is notorious
Okay.
for this.
Okay.
But you just use your tools and you
Mhm.
be like super resourceful, and I think anyone can make it to the end. I think if you don't make it to the end, like you have a serious like
So you're
problem.
saying like strategically you would do it, but you're not like,
Okay,
you're
if
not
you,
like.
if you
Okay,
want to
let me
like,
put it to you this way, I'm one of those people where it's like I like spice, I like the taste of spice, but then there gets to a point where it's like sometimes hot it just kills it for me because I'm just like eating it and I'm like I taste absolutely
yeah.
nothing.
But this is you're only looking for the hot though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I don't enjoy that as a person. Where it's like sometimes where it's like, oh, do you want the? I always like. I'm obviously went to culinary school, big chef guy. Like
Big chef guy.
really, really like food, obviously. So I eat something and I'm like, I want to enjoy the fuck out of the taste.
Yeah, but
You
I
know what
like
I
that.
mean? Like,
But I'm like, especially Asian stuff, I really like hot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like in a lot of Asian foods, you have that spice with
Yeah.
the chili flakes and the
Chili
all that
oil
kind
and
of
stuff.
and it's part of the dish, and you're like, this is supposed to taste like this. This is absolutely delicious. It's when people go, oh, this hot dish is absolutely delicious. Here's 9 million more.
Scoville.
It's just something else, and you're just like, why would you do that? Like,
Yeah.
you're not.
I get that.
When you get to the point where you're sweating. Your nose
Yeah,
is
yeah,
running,
that's
I'm
the
like,
thing.
this is the worst thing in the world.
I
Like,
know.
why would you put
You're
yourself
punishing
through that?
yourself.
Yeah, like why?
That's the best
I
though.
don't know.
It's so worth it. It's the worth the experience. It cleans the fucking nasal passages.
I mean,
cleans
I guess,
everything.
yeah.
Cleans
People are gonna be like, "Oh, you're just a bit." Yeah, okay. I like tasting my food. Okay.
No, a lot of people do.
Like-
So like the scale, like I think like sriracha,
Okay.
because sriracha's like a household item that you would
Yeah.
know. Sriracha's like number like 2 or 3,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can see
and I
that.
think the last one is like a like fucking like 4 million times
Let me put it to you this way.
sriracha.
Where would you put the chipotle hot salsa? I know that item. So
I think it's less than sriracha.
chipotle hot salsa.
Yeah.
Really?
Definitely. It's
I don't know.
definitely less than sriracha. If you put the same like volume
Yeah.
of chipotle hot salsa to sriracha, I guarantee you hot salsa's less. Like guarantee.
Well, it's just more liquidy. That's why. Like you can't put, like let's say like 2 ounces of sriracha on something because that's a lot.
That's
of
what I'm
sriracha.
saying,
Like
yeah.
that's a lot of sriracha.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. That's why it's spicier.
That's overbearing. Like
Yeah.
if you put the recommended amount of like the recommended amount of chipotle hot salsa, and then the recommended amount of the amount
Still
of
sriracha's hotter.
no, I don't think so.
I think it's close though. It's definitely close.
And then again, I might just also not like the taste of the hot salsa.
Hot salsa?
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
No, it's definitely close. Different type of heat, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think I make it right to the end.
Okay.
The only reason why I think I have a hard time is like right towards the last 2. But if Sean Evans is fucking asking me questions, I'm just gonna hit him with the finger and like, listen, buddy, this can't happen. I got like most people, they're like, if they're really quaking, like if they're really like having a problem,
Yeah.
they'll be like they'll try to answer, you'll see, and then they'll like go off to something, like they'll just be like, oh fuck, and then they need like lime or milk or whatever. I think I'm definitely using the shit out of my resources, and then I make it to the end.
I just feel like I'd probably get to like half, and then I will just be. I don't hate myself this much. Okay, and just like
Yeah, you cry.
You know
Like,
what I mean?
I'm like if I'm going there, like I'm prepared to like cry, nose runny,
No, I don't want
look
that.
terrible on
No, I don't want
on
that.
camera, just look the worst, fucking flames coming out of my ass, just everything, like just going crazy, and like, but I'm prepared for that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's what I got to do.
I don't know. No, I don't want it. I'm over. Nah. I like tasting things. You know. I feel like after that you wouldn't be able to taste for like 4 days. If
Yeah.
you make it to the end,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, let me go eat cereal.
No,
and
you
like,
have what is it?
Yeah.
A stomach ulcer? You get something.
something.
Something that comes
You're
with
like,
that.
oh, I want to go eat some like cereal and milk the next morning. I taste nothing, and milk is supposed to neutralize all that.
Yeah, I know people that take like hot sauce and shit, like different types of sauce with them when they travel because they like the where they're going isn't hot enough. Take that in. I know people like that. That's kind of crazy.
Why?
I don't know. But imagine just like
the TSA opens up your pill bottle. It's like, oh, Tylenol, Advil, hot sauce.
Hot sauce?
What the fuck?
as long as it's less than 250 mils
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever.
The little
yeah.
bottle of Tabasco like this.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna ask you. Okay, like you're at airport security, right?
Okay.
Doesn't matter where you're going. What's the most embarrassing thing that like airport security can find in your luggage?
Like real or just in general? Like my
Real.
item? Oh.
Like anything. What's the most embarrassing? Not incriminating.
Yeah, not incriminating.
Yeah. Like
I feel
can't say like
it
a
has
gun.
To be like a sex toy. It has to be.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, because they're just gonna pull it out of the thing, or you know those memes where it like goes through the X-ray machine and they just a baseball bat is in there, and they're just like, what the.
Bro, they can take in. I was thinking about it. I guess this is kind of incriminating, but what I was gonna say was a child.
What the fuck? It's just kidnapping. An endangerment to the child.
No, you're not. It's your child, like your child. Like you're
Yeah.
just trying to get the free flight, you know?
You know
Like you slap him in the fucking luggage.
You put him in there, the radiation.
Yeah, it's a
that's
free
straight-
X-ray. You
straight
check all the bones, everything's
straight
good.
child abuse. This guy's gonna die
They-
in the luggage. Then he's gonna, if he doesn't die from
That's
the
the most
no,
embarrassing thing.
If he doesn't die from the X-ray machine, he's gonna die from freezing under the plane. 'Cause
No,
that
is
shit's
it
not-
cold? It's cold
They
as
don't-
fuck,
It's not
eh?
insulated. That shit's cold.
But you're there with all the other
It's
clothes.
like minus 60.
But think about like you put a blanket on, right?
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, you put a.
What's the temperature of the bottom of an airplane?
Tell you the outside.
Oh, here we go.
It's gonna tell you the outside of the airplane.
No, here we go. How cold does it get on the cargo hold of an airplane?
Yeah.
If it's a passenger aircraft and freight and baggage underneath, it will be about the same temperature as the passenger. Cap, no way.
Let's go.
No way.
My child is surviving. Get that kid in the fucking
In the
suitcase.
wheel well of an aircraft outside the pressurized cabin, the temperatures drop to about minus 50 degrees.
In the wheel well. That's
Okay,
where the wheels
so-
come up and down.
Okay, well, anyways.
To put it in layman's
gonna
terms. To put it in
Did
no.
somebody do it?
I think definitely
Didn't,
has happened.
No,
Def-
no, I've seen this video.
Anybody do anything for a deal. I would do it.
Wasn't it Logan Paul put somebody in a luggage?
Oh, Dwarf Mamba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I've seen.
Yeah,
This.
I don't know if they got through with it.
They did.
don't know.
I saw the.
I didn't see the whole thing,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I do remember him coming out of a luggage or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. No, it's online.
That's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
he came out of the luggage.
Well, if you
oh,
get-
that's true. Like, according to the video, he went through with it. But because like he came out of the luggage,
Yeah, yeah,
luggage
yeah.
opened and whatever. But I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. Who knows? I don't think so. You can't even allow that.
You're also in an
Does
airport.
airport security like?
You're also in an airport. Think about like, okay, get in the luggage and then make the luggage go underneath and send it back. They're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Then again, I don't know.
you already know like that. Like whoever's in there's getting destroyed.
Oh yeah.
Destroyed. Unless it's like a massive luggage. No, I'm still thinking about it. No, you're getting destroyed.
Dude,
that thing's
you're
getting
just-
tossed.
They're throwing the luggages.
The only way I
like
think about it is as if you're in like your own sort of like Mario shell. What's the guy? Koopa Troopa?
Koopa, yeah.
Yeah, in your own shell,
Just
and you
chilling.
have like all like your stuff in there.
I guess.
But
I
like
don't know.
you're obviously a kid.
I guess I don't know. What parent would want to put their kid in a luggage, Matt?
You know, a parent that's trying to save $600 on a flight, like fucking slap that kid in there. I would fuck it.
911 was
No, I
emergency.
definitely wouldn't do it. But that'd be awesome. That'd be sick to hear.
What the? Okay. Well, anyway.
Okay, I want to get into a little music a little.
Okay. We have very different music tastes.
Yes,
So-
but you've seen The Weeknd release his new album.
I did see it. Didn't
Dawn
listen to
FM?
a single. I didn't listen to a single thing.
Are you familiar with the album cover?
Yeah, it's him old, right? Is that it?
Spooky. First of all, okay. On a scale 1 to 10, how disturbing is that
Is
picture?
that image? I didn't find
How
it disturbing at all.
I
I've saw it all
oh
over
my.
social media. All over social media. To the story. Everybody just bang. See you later. Instagram stories. I'm like, oh, he's old. Cool.
I did
It was
not.
like prop
It's like
department.
so
I don't know.
okay. Yeah, it looks fake.
Yeah.
Like
it
obviously.
definitely like.
Did you see his his Godfather Halloween costume? That shit looks real.
I don't
Okay, you don't have
remember.
to look it up.
I
It's
don't
literally, he
remember.
literally just looks like the Godfather. It's like so good. He looks exactly like the Godfather.
Weekend
He looks exactly. It's on his Instagram, I think.
Godfather costume. I love it when people. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Wait, really?
It's really good. Yeah. Let's fucking. It's like
It has to be a
spot
full
on.
face mask though.
And then like makeup and the
makeup
whole.
and like
the
this
whole
is
deal.
like an
Yeah.
expensive costume.
Yeah,
Like, this
obviously,
isn't-
but he's balling. But like,
yeah.
okay, so number one, I'm gonna throw that scale. I'm gonna say probably like a 9, at
You're
least on
disturbed
how
by that image.
it's so like weird, like just
Why?
weird. I don't know, like me seeing like even myself, like I would hate to see myself like old.
But here's the thing with all of those things where it's like, because you can download filters and shit that will
Yeah,
age you and whatever.
yeah.
You don't age like that though.
I know, but like taking
your
what if
body
it
changes.
was real?
He looks exactly the same as like today, like 70 years from now.
No. Like what if the old version, like whatever the face filter was like proven like it's actually legit. Like let's say theoretically.
So you were saying I have an image of what I will look like.
Yeah.
I will do everything in my power to make sure that I non-surgically change myself.
Well, we're talking about time travel. That's basically time travel.
No. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Basically.
It's a really large. Let's say it's like this. It's like a 99.9% accurate.
Yeah.
Like representation. Yeah. So there's a little bit of error for like, a little bit of room for error.
Because, and then you try to change that, but that picture accounts for your changes.
Imagine.
And it knows that you saw that picture. Oh my god, my mind is blown.
Matt, you're just talking about time travel now.
My mind is blown. Basically time travel.
Like,
but the picture, like the calculations know that you're gonna see the picture that you're gonna change.
So let's say like a larger individual sees the picture, and they're like,
okay.
This is what I'm gonna look like, and they're like, yeah, fuck looking like that in 50 years. They lose a bunch of weight, and now they're like super jacked, chiseled features. The picture is gonna change, and they're gonna go look again and be like,
see,
"Oh, the
but
picture
it's not.
changed."
It's not.
What?
See, that's the problem. Like, it would have to calculate the change. Like, you know what I mean? It's time travel. It's
so this is
time
what
travel.
you look like if you're skinny. Get skinny, thanks. That's what it would say to me.
What the hell?
That's what.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I mean?
basically.
Like, not obviously to me. I'm just saying, like, that's what it would say. Like, oh, this is what you look like if you're skinny.
Yeah.
I predict this is gonna happen after you see this image.
Basically.
And then the person's gonna be like, "Yo, it looks sweet."
I don't know. It's just weird to me.
Life-changing
Super
moments.
weird. I don't know. And like, the scariest thing is like, what if there's no picture?
Here's what you look like in
there's no picture.
Like a realistic time.
Like
where
you don't
here's
live
what
in.
you look like in 35 years.
And
cool.
and
then
dead.
it's like everyone's doing it, and all of a sudden you get the no picture one. It's just a question mark, and you're like,
or
okay.
the thing like cannot submit form on
yeah
on like YouTube on like Google, so a form submission. Okay, I want to. I don't know if you heard about Bob Saget, his tragic death recently. I want to talk a little bit about it. Obviously, one of the greatest sitcom dads characters of all time. Like Full House, obviously is his like biggest accomplishment. That's where everybody knows him from.
Wasn't he also the voice of Future? I don't remember his name. What's the main guy from How I Met Your Mother? What's his name? Wasn't he like the dad?
Isn't
like,
How I Met Your Mother?
Huh?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, okay.
I don't know. He's
Apparently
done
like
a ton of shit.
He was like the
ton
voice,
of shit.
He was like the future Barry.
Yeah.
Not Barry.
I don't know.
I'm fucking. People are gonna rage, but it's fine.
No.
I don't know pulp culture. Leave me alone.
I don't know. So like yeah, he's ton of shit, ton of accolades. Like he's literally like a legend in like comedy, sitcom, all that shit. But like Full House, maybe if you asked people 20 years ago, or no, 20, yeah, no, even more, maybe 20, 25 years ago, they'd probably say Full House is like top, like 3 shows of all time. But I personally don't like, okay, let's say sitcoms, because keep it sitcoms. I still don't think it's like top, like personally, I don't think it's like top 5. I don't know. Maybe it's just because but I've watched every Full House episode, like every single episode. But like, I still don't think it's like up there.
Different time.
You know what I mean? Like different time plus like, but like people like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like
things change though, and
yeah,
like the way you view like, even like recent things, like we were talking about last week, like old seasons of Family Guy and the new seasons of Family Guy completely different.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you grew up watching it, for example, like
like season 4.
It's
or
just
whatever.
because the world was in a very, very different place.
That's what I'm saying.
Comedy wise,
which is kind of shit, right? Like if you think back, it's like okay, now there's like, I could easily name 5 shows that are sitcoms that are better.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you can. I think it's like Seinfeld, Friends. I'm just drawing a blank. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I just don't. I don't have them on the top of my head, but I could definitely find them.
I'm gonna name 5, only 3.
But definitely okay.
That's fine. It's fine.
Parks. The Office.
Okay.
Is a sitcom? No.
Always Sunny. No.
The Office definitely. Friends. Seinfeld. Curb Your Enthusiasm is another one. The Big Bang Theory. Yeah, definitely. So I don't know. It's just shit, right? It's like fuck. How long is your top number 1 show gonna last?
Yeah, literally.
But like the thing is, I can't until they happen. Like you can't see. Like what's gonna be the next best thing? Like obviously we're not fucking future. We can't tell the future, but like when Full House was at its peak, it was like nothing's gonna beat this. You know what I mean? Like nothing will ever beat this. And then it's like Seinfeld. I don't know if Seinfeld came out before or whatever it was. I don't think it did, but it was like Seinfeld and then Friends, right? It's like holy shit, like they're just getting blown out of the water.
I don't know. It's just like people's opinions always change with ever releasing media. Things like, for example, the biggest example of it is like literally Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They hated him and they hated those movies. They hated everything. And then all of a sudden he, spoilers, makes an appearance in No Way Home. And all of a sudden it's like, give me Amazing Spider-Man 3. None of you wanted this. That's why it didn't happen.
Yeah, I honestly, I think it would be cool, but like I still don't support it. I don't support Amazing Spider-Man 3.
I grew up with the Tobey Maguire ones.
So did I.
So like I like those ones.
Yeah.
The Amazing Spider-Mans I also liked. I didn't hate them, but I'm way more neutral about it. But I never ever hated him as Spider-Man, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then I saw him again in No Way Home, and it's like, oh, this is great. Like seeing them together, like cool. Then everyone's like, oh, we love him again. It's like, no, you don't.
Not for like I didn't think of that at all. I thought like that's why I thought there's like a lot of like extra hype that's unnecessary.
Oh,
like towards like even like Toby. Right, like everyone's saying, like, oh, both of them are get back into it, whatever. Amazing, like Sony, like the Sony Spider-Mans are over, and I'm glad they're over. You know what I mean? Like they were good. Like they were at the time they were like, holy shit, these movies are great.
His and the awful timing with Andrew Garfield. He won. What did he win? It was an Oscar. What did he win? What just happened
recently?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that movie called?
Fuck. Oh my god, I'm.
Fuck. Let me pull it.
Google it. It won like best in show.
Yeah. Some shit like that.
It was my brother watched it. He said it was an absolutely fantastic movie. He learned how to sing for the role.
Yes. Yes.
And he absolutely blew it out of the park. And then nobody's giving this recognition because it's like, yeah, I played Spider-Man. Okay, well, like, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. Hold on, I have it here.
That would upset me as a actor.
Tick Boom is the name.
Yeah, that's it. Tick Boom.
Tick Boom.
That would upset me as an actor.
What?
You know, it's like, here's this most recent thing I put so much time and effort into doing. I learned a completely new skill with it, and then it's like I made a guest appearance in a movie, and that's all people care about.
Well, yeah, because you think about it, like look at the fan base. Like Tick Boom is definitely some like just new, and there's no fan base behind it until it comes out, right?
Yeah.
But the MCU, you get put into the MCU, and first of all, the Sony Spider-Man were already blown up, so like you're already blown up for that. So you get all this feedback from the new Spider-Man because it was like the movie of the decade or the movie of the last 5 years or whatever you want to call it, like because it brought all the fan service and everything, and the visual effects are all crazy. But like that's where all that hype comes from, and then you get people talking, and if you put it into like perspective, it's like 1 million people talking, 2 people are gonna say something about you.
Yeah,
getting into Amazing Spider-Man 3,
yeah.
But like for Tick Boom, there's only 400,000 people talking. You know what I mean? Like there's just like way less engagement, and then it just results in like this over dramatization of their roles and what they're going to do. Like bro, I don't give like honestly, keep the fucking old with the old, and like the new, keep getting better, keep getting newer. Like obviously it's good to like reminisce and like bring it back maybe like for a bit, but like don't like making a whole new movie or whatever. Like it's unnecessary. Like
it's very unnecessary.
Then it's gonna take away from Tom Holland.
And the thing is, that's the other thing.
Yeah,
how
like,
can they have
fucking Tom Holland's great?
And then how can they also have like, I know it can happen like whatever, but then now there's 2 Spider-Man technically in the MCU.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like why? Like,
but like that, then he wouldn't like that's what I'm saying. He can't be in the MCU. Like Andrew Garfield can't be in it.
And
because now what?
And they also signed Tom Holland for 3 more movies for another trilogy.
Yeah.
Right, which apparently he doesn't want to do because he wants to start a family with Zendaya. But
yeah. I don't know. It's just the thing is the ending of spoilers for No Way Home. The ending of like No Way Home sort of leaves us with like Tom Holland. No one knows he's Spider-Man, but Spider-Man does exist.
Yeah.
That gives you an opportunity to introduce Andrew Garfield. But like, why would you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that doesn't make sense to me.
Even that though, it's like you're saying like completely cut off Tom's storyline. And then continue.
Like Tom is done. Like you not that you cut. Yeah, you cut off his storyline, but like, it's, but you can't. You know what I mean? Like, there's still missing pieces. Like there's still
so many missing pieces.
Yeah.
And then like, I feel like the only way it would work would be cut the movie right there. Cut the timeline right there. See you later. Done. The movie, The Amazing Spider-Man 3 comes out. Maybe some other extra material or whatever it is, and then like in other MCU movies, Spider-Man specifically no mask, specifically
No
only
mask.
mask on. Yeah, only mask on, right? Because obviously Peter Parker doesn't exist. It doesn't really
Yeah.
matter at that point. Not that it, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He can make subtle appearances and then leaves. So it's like, oh my God, Spider-Man's on screen for 5 seconds and gone.
Yeah, it's
Like,
hard though.
That would be so difficult.
That'd
I feel
be
like it would be a
fucking
waste
shit.
of also 3 movies.
Yeah.
Because you see this coming of age story, and you see him develop as Peter Parker.
Yeah.
And you see him develop as.
No, Tom Holland's by far the best Spider-Man.
That's
in
what
my
I'm saying.
opinion.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. You see him. You see all of this development
Yeah.
in both Spider-Man and Peter Parker.
Yeah.
And then for it to be wiped because of the
The character
events that
switch.
happen,
Yeah.
whatever. But then it's
But that happens a lot. That happens a
Yeah.
lot. Like real world events take over. Like you were saying, like he's going start with Zendaya and take so much time from. But like, I think it's like real world events. Like obviously they get in the way, but like what are you gonna do? They're fucking
the people.
one star family. They're
Yeah.
still people at the end of the day,
No,
right?
I don't think it's necessarily going to affect too many things, in all honesty, because at the end of the day, like, he's an actor and he's doing it. He just needs. It seems like he just wants like a break and just wants to do his thing and whatever. Also, he has. Did it come out Uncharted or it's coming out?
I think it's coming out.
I think whatever. I saw like a teaser for it the other day or something. That's coming out too. And people don't seem very excited about it, but
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever.
It is what it is. But yeah, if you haven't watched No Way Home yet, check it out in theaters. This isn't a fucking promo. It's because it's the best movie.
It was
ever.
actually very good.
It was one of the greatest movies.
Also, we'll put a spoiler warning.
Yeah,
It's fine.
but everyone's at least seen it.
Yeah,
It's
at
like-
this point.
I think that's it for us today.
Yeah,
Matt,
cool.
that was episode 40.
It was great.
If you're watching this, check out all the socials down below: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Stay up to date with all of our reels, all the things we post on all of our social handles. If you're listening to this, check out the podcast on YouTube in full video. And that's it for us again. Matt, thank you.
Thank you, Matt, for having me.
You can reach me on social media at Matt Storino and
You can
Chewy.
reach me at Matt F. Chiapetta on Instagram as well.
And that's it for us. We refresh our feet. See you now. Peace out.
Take care.